So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to dive into two very interesting stories regarding the PlayStation 5, and one of them being something I've been waiting a while to hear about, and that is the battery capacity of the DualSense controller. The other story we're going to cover as well is regarding the launch of the PlayStation 5, which I touched on briefly a bit yesterday, but now we have a possible narrowed down date for the Series X in November, leading to a possible narrowed down date in November for the launch of the PlayStation 5. First, let me know if you guys think Microsoft will release the Xbox Series S in October. I've been hearing talk from people thinking that Microsoft is going to surprise Sony and release the Xbox Series S earlier than the Series X and the PlayStation 5 to get a head start. So I would assume that means an October launch because the Series X is launching in November and the PlayStation 5 will also be launching in November. So that would leave the Series S in October. But I'm wondering if people really think Microsoft would do that, release the console a whole month before the PlayStation 5. So comment below if you think Microsoft would actually release the Series S in October. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the DualSense's battery life. As you guys have noticed in the past, I've mentioned for me personally, and I want to stress that maybe you had a better experience, but for me personally, the DualShock 4's battery life was not the greatest, so I was hoping for that to change with the PlayStation 5 and the DualSense controller. Last time Sony officially mentioned the DualSense controller's battery life, they never gave us specifics, but just said, "We also took thoughtful consideration into ways to maintain a strong battery life for the DualSense's rechargeable battery and to lessen the weight of the controller as much as possible as new features were added." So to me, this didn't sound like better battery life, but rather maintain the battery life with all the features they added, because obviously those features take more of the battery to function. The adaptive triggers, the haptic feedback, the mic, and while there isn't a huge ginormous light bar at the back of the controller, there's still a little light strip around the touchpad of the controller. So in the last video we covered in regards to the DualSense, we found out that you could possibly be able to turn off some of these features, and I would assume similar to the DualShock 4, you could probably dim the light strip on the touchpad, near the touchpad. So that's great news for battery life, and today we've received new leaked images with an exact battery size for the controller. The information comes from Twitter user GalaxyRain666, and they stated the following: "Hands-on PS5 controller DualSense 5, just got a short test on it. The battery capacity is 1560 milliamps, much more than the PS4 one. According to website Video Game Chronicle, at launch, the DualShock 4 had a battery capacity of 800 milliamps, making this DualSense controller almost double that size. Although a quick search online reveals the newer DualShock controllers come with a 1000 milliamp battery size, but either way, you're looking at a substantial jump in battery capacity, which I expected considering the size of the controller. I only hope that the features don't drain a lot of the battery, and for that, I guess I have to wait till the launch of the PlayStation 5 to see for myself. But you guys let me know if you think 1560 milliamps, which is almost double the size of the original DualShock 4 battery capacity, is good enough for you or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the second story of the video, the release date of the PlayStation 5. So as you guys know, I've made a guess as to when the PS5 could release. One of my more consistent guesses has been November 20th, but I also mentioned that the 20th could be for the Series X or PlayStation 5 because that week sees the launch of two major third-party games so close to each other. The games are Cyberpunk 2077, which launches on November 19th, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which launches on November 17th. That's a pretty big week. So it seemed like either one of the big consoles could be dropping then, and some new information has come out to lead me to believe that the PS5 will be the one releasing on the 20th and not the Series X, and here's why. According to The Verge's Tom Warren, he heard from one of his sources that there are new controller boxes for the Series X going out that have a seal on the box that says "Do not open before November 6th." This indicates that the Xbox Series X could be releasing on the 6th, so they don't want any controller boxes open or put out on display before then. Here's the tweet from Tom Warren. Xbox Series X may launch on November 6th. A tipster tells me boxes of the new controllers have a do not open date of November 6th on them. These controllers leaked earlier this week. So with the Series X releasing possibly on the 6th of November, why not release the PlayStation 5 a week later on the 13th of November? That is also a possibility. I just feel with the release of those two major games just 2 days apart, Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Cyberpunk 2077, that one of the next-gen consoles will be dropping that week. And now that we kind of have a hint as to when the Series X is releasing, it's looking like the PlayStation 5 might be the one that launches that week, but that's just my take. You guys let me know if you see the PlayStation 5 launching on the 20th or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "Give me all the juice," because obviously this is in reference to the battery life of the DualSense controller. I want all that battery life. Give me all of that. Give me all the juice. And if you agree and excited for the PlayStation 5 and the possibly better battery life with the DualSense controller, destroy the comment section with "Give me all the juice," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.